Welcome back to the Sports News Analysis YouTube channel, where I'm always breaking down the hot sports topics of the day. My name is Mike. The Philadelphia Eagles making some news tonight with a flurry of signings. Most notably, they signed 4 players with experience playing in the 3-4 defense, which they'll feature this year, which is a change from what they've done in years past. None of these guys are real names that are going to jump out at you, but I think they're solid guys that can help sort of build the foundation and make that transition easier to that 3-4 defense that they want to feature now in Philadelphia. First off, Issac Sapoaga, the nose tackle formerly of the San Francisco 49ers. I think he's a solid guy to have in the middle with these 3-4 defenses. You know, the more blockers that these defensive linemen can sort of bottle up, it leaves those linebackers free to make tackles, to come rushing off the edge. So I think Sapoaga is a solid pickup here as a nose tackle option for this new look Philadelphia Eagles defense. Also, you add into that mix Jason Phillips, a linebacker who played some 3-4 with Ron Rivera last year as a member of the Carolina Panthers. He comes over. Phillips isn't anything special, but he's a solid NFL linebacker who could definitely contribute and again ease that transition to the defense. A name that most NFL fans are familiar with, Patrick Chung, the safety from the New England Patriots, comes over to the Philadelphia Eagles. Remember, Chung played for Chip Kelly at the University of Oregon, so that's sort of the relationship there as Chung comes over to be a member of that secondary. And another member of the secondary that comes over is Bradley Fletcher, the cornerback from the St. Louis Rams. He played in a 4-3 defense last year, but corners, it doesn't matter as much, the difference between a 3-4 and a 4-3. A lot of times they're either, in the zone coverage or on, playing man-to-man. So that affects them a little bit less. So no concern that he doesn't have a lot of experience in a 3-4. But Fletcher's a guy who showed a lot of promise during the 2010 season. If you remember, he had about 70 tackles, 4 interceptions, was a real difference maker for the Rams. Got hurt towards the end of 2010. Last year with the new coaching regime, sort of fell out of favor there in St. Louis, but I think on the cheap and a lot cheaper than he would have been if he did become a starter in St. Louis, the Eagles get a guy that will likely become a starter for them. They cut Nnamdi Asomugha today. You get a guy like Bradley Fletcher, who I think can be a starter for the Eagles. And again, the Eagles, I think they bolstered their defense today. Again, none of these signings are going to jump out at you. They're not the sexy signings that the Eagles had in years past, whether it's Asomugha or Jason Babin or Cullen Jenkins. But these guys will, again, have experience playing in a 3-4 defense that the Eagles want to feature. The Eagles also signed James Casey, a tight end, which I'll have a video on coming up here in a second as well. A versatile tight end from the Houston Texans. But guys, that's who the Eagles signed today on defense. Let me know what you guys think. Hit me up in the YouTube comments. Hit me up on Twitter at SNewsAnalysis. And guys, be sure to subscribe to my channel. If you check out all the videos I uploaded today, that's what you can expect from me here on my YouTube channel. So be sure to subscribe. And as I upload videos, they'll upload directly to your feed here. Thanks again for listening, and have a great night.